Now imagine if there was a series on Netflix that took the 1857 Mountain Meadows Massacre and used it to imply that LDS pioneers were what this viewer now thinks.
Now imagine if Jacob Hansen was honest about the Mormon Reformation and the violent rhetoric, the blood atonement, the oath of vengeance that was in the temple endowment for 80 years, the extermination order for the Timpanogos Utes by Brigham Young, if he could be honest about that when he talks about Governor Boggs. But nope, this is what we get.
Saw immigrants headed for California had been joined before they reached Utah by a group of horsemen called Missouri Wildcats.
Already he's wrong.
Some of them had boasted about participating in the Hansens Massacre and other...
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just so hard to see this guy who is representing the church going off an extremely... I mean, from the moment that the massacre happened, they didn't report it for weeks because they were trying to figure out what to do. Isaac Haight, the branch president that was pretty much responsible, like, for at least the orders that led to this, he had John D. Lee, he had him lie to Brigham Young, and we know this. They came up with these excuses about the wells being poisoned, people like that bragging, like the Missouri Wildcats don't even exist. Like, go look this stuff up. No, there's no records of anyone dying from poison in the wells. Like, this was a fabricated story, and we've known this for years and years and years. But all the way up till 2007, the church didn't fully acknowledge what happened. So it's just insane to me to see this guy, like, purposely using outdated sources that we know why they were told to Brigham Young. Brigham Young himself in his lifetime knew this wasn't true. Jacob Hamblin, our great whatever, mining yours, great whatever grandfather, when he learned about the details of what happened, he told Brigham Young the whole Paiute story isn't true. Like, this was all started by white men, by the Mormons, and Brigham Young told him to keep silent on it, like, don't speak about it.
And, like, scold everyone for, like, not being truthful about history when, like, they're just making a story that's obviously not totally accurate, but then he's straight up lying and mischaracterizing even what the creators of the show said about the show.
Right.
So,
it's
like,
so ironic.
Like, because growing up in the church, they always talked about how persecuted the Mormons were.
Same type of deal. I definitely had that moment, like, a few times where I'm like, oh, we were the bad guys.
Yeah.
Sure,
we were the Empire.
This isn't what I learned.